What's going on, guys? TechLife Today here. Today we're going to be talking to you about the iPad Pro and what you can expect from Apple's next generation of big tablet. Here's the rumored iPad Pro. It's going to be 12.9 inches. At least that's the rumored price. Currently, the size. It's going to have an A9 processor, an A9X processor. It's rumored to have. It's rumored to have 2 gigs of RAM, and it's supposed to be compatible with the stylus, which Apple will hopefully release in the near future. We've seen some rumors about this over the past few months, and in Apple's recent iOS 9, we've had some rumors about a stylus coming into the Apple line of products, which would be called likely the Apple Stylus or something in that line. And that the iPad Pro will obviously be compatible with that. The iPad Pro will ship with iOS 9. And that will contain the multi-mode or multi-screen mode, which is pretty cool, just like what the iPad Air 2 has. It's just gonna basically have. It's also gonna have an 8 megapixel sensor, rear camera, rumored a 5 megapixel front-facing camera, Touch ID obviously. Will obviously ship with iOS 9, and it's a big might. It possibly will have some improvements towards the software to make it better or better use, give it a better use for the iPad Pro. Whether it's actually going to happen or not, we don't really know. It's rumored to ship again later in the fall, if not early 2016. I'm personally expecting for Apple to release or announce it at least in the fall event of in the October 2015 event, which is normally when they October when they basically release all their iPads. So I'm assuming that's gonna be when they release the iPad Pro. Whether it's actually gonna happen or not, we don't really know. But it's rumored that Apple has gone into production with a 12.9-inch tablet or 12.9-inch device. Whether it's a maybe bigger iPad or maybe a smaller MacBook, we don't really know. But I mean, who knows really? We have a lot to cover here. We're excited to see what happens in the near future. It's going to be very similar in design with the iPad Air 2, but another thing that's very different is that it's rumored to have a USB Type-C, which is actually found currently on the Apple MacBook, the new MacBook. And that's basically what Apple's rumored to do with this tablet as well. It's rumored to have one or two different ones. It's rumored to have 2 stereo speakers, four on each side, which is pretty cool. Again, these are all great features. Whether this is actually going to come into tuition or not, or come into play or not in the long run, we don't know. Is this really worth buying? I mean, it's likely going to cost a lot of money. I'm not going to say it's probably not going to be cheap. I mean, real speaking, if they're trying to compete against the Microsoft Surface, which is definitely what they're doing, I'm assuming to see the price tag go around $799 to $899. I can see, because it's Apple, I can see them doing that. Whether they will or not, we don't really know. The prices, again, I would assume would be, personally speaking, I would like to assume that the prices would be roughly probably like $799 or $899 for the 16 gig, and then probably like $100 more for every other model. Whether they're actually going to do this as a product or not, we don't really know. Stay tuned here at Tech Life Today. We're going to have obviously a lot more coverage on this. If it is to actually ever happen, we are obviously going to talk about this, going to film more about it, going to discuss this, because this is big. This is going to be something that might actually happen. Whether it will or not, we don't know. Again, we're rambling now, or I'm rambling now, so sorry about that, guys, but this is rumored. This is the rumored iPad Pro, and we're kind of excited for it. We're excited to see what Apple has in store for the future. Whether it's actually going to happen or not, we don't know. But that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please let us know whether you think it's actually going to happen or not in the comment section down below. I think it's going to happen. Whether it's going to come in the fall or not, we don't really know. If you do think it's going to happen, let us know what you think the price will be, because I'm kind of curious to see what your thoughts are on that. Other than that, guys, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we hope to see you in the next video. Peace.